Hey everybody, welcome back to Tech Odyssey. So today I'm here with what is arguably probably the biggest Android launch event of the year, the Samsung Galaxy Note 9. So things have been retooled a little bit. Of course, we had the Note 8 this last year, building off of the absence of the Note 7 after its debacle, and now we have an upgrade to last year's model and a couple new features to go along with it. So it arrived today, super happy because of course it's not supposed to come out for another 2 days. So I know that some people who ordered them, I got mine through Samsung. I got the blue one with this yellow looking stylus, which apparently they really want to emphasize this year because it's right on the front of the box. So that'll be cool. I know it's got Bluetooth connectivity and you can use the button on there to take pictures and record video and all that cool stuff. So excited about that. I did go ahead and choose the headphone option when I pre-ordered mine because, well, one, they're really nice headphones. They're AKG. I wanted a new set, and I didn't really want to just kind of blow a bunch of V-Bucks out into thin air. As much as I like Fortnite, I mean, Fortnite's a good game. I've been playing it for a while, but I'd much rather have the headset. So let's go ahead and pan down. All right, so here we go. So the Note 9. See what it says on the box here. So we got a Samsung Galaxy Note 9 S Pen, wall USB charger, stereo headset, USB connector, quick reference guide, and terms and conditions. The one thing that probably never, ever gets looked at. And it's not like an end user license agreement you have to accept, so I think they might have put some tape on here maybe? Or it's just a tight fit? Yep, just tight fit. Alright. Got the little insert, which undoubtedly has the SIM removal toolkit there. Samsung Galaxy Note 9. Ta-da! And there we have it. The beautiful Note 9 in blue. And we'll go ahead and take the stylus out so we can see that. But ow. That's interesting. This is the first time that I really got a good look at the stylus. I haven't looked at this phone at all, other than the Unpacked event that Samsung did. I've avoided going down to Best Buy and having a look at it because I wanted to be surprised on day one and, you know, just kind of enjoy the experience. So I didn't realize, I thought the whole thing was yellow, but it has the gold right here and it shows Samsung, and of course it has the button right here. That's pretty fancy. Put that back in there, and I'm going to press the power button. Ta-da! And there we go, Samsung Galaxy Note 9. Alright, so put that over there. See what else we got in the box. So we've got our USB adapter so you can connect stuff to it. I'm actually using one right now on my LG G7 phone so I can plug in my USB microphone. So that's pretty cool. I like that Samsung includes these with it. And then we've got our power brick. Adaptive fast charging. 5-volt, 2 amp, so it should charge it pretty quick. And then even though I got those spiffy headphones, of course the phone itself comes with earphones. There's a little clasp, there's a little extra ear tips. And we have our charging cable, which it looks like it might be longer than usual. I'll unravel it here in a little bit. Looks like it might have maybe like an extra little bit. And then we have our finely tuned AKG earphones, which if they're anything like the ones that came with the Galaxy S9 Plus or also with the Note 8, then I'm sure they're equally as fantastic. AKG makes great products, and that's why I was super happy that I had the option to get those really expensive headphones. I don't know how expensive they really are in real life. I haven't looked them up. They said that it's like a $300 value, but who knows? As long as they sound good. And that's it. So there's not a whole lot to the contents of the box. So get a brief look at the phone here. Of course, as we've already learned, we've got the fingerprint sensor has played hopscotch and moved again. So first we had the oddly placed one over here, and then with the S9 Plus they moved it, and now it's right here. So, and it's horizontal instead of vertical. So I guess I'll see how that goes. I would like a little bit more real estate for the fingerprint sensor, but who knows? We'll see how it works. We've got the dual camera setup back there. Of course, the LED flash on the bottom. It's definitely got a nice weight to it. It's balanced, but it's heavy, especially coming over from my LG G7, which is an ounce lighter than the S9 Plus. You're rocking I think it's a 6.4 inch screen on here, yeah? Yep, 6.4 inch screen now. So, I mean, you got the full 4K display, 1440 by 2960. Got the 12 megapixel rear cameras, and then you've got 6 gigs of RAM, and then if you get the 512 model, you can get the 8 gigabytes of RAM, which is just insane. The 4,000 milliamp battery, and this sucker should last all day long, without question. Still has Corning Gorilla Glass 5, got the Super AMOLED display attached to it, Android 8.1. I wouldn't expect that we would get Pi anytime soon just because of the custom user interface that Samsung likes to use, which I like. And a lot of people have hangups over that because they're like, well, why isn't it available on day one? Well, if you look at the Pixel, you look at the Essential phone, you look at some of the Motorola phones, they're running a stock Android experience. So there's not really anything that needs to change. Whereas whenever you have the custom user interface that Samsung uses, there's a whole lot they got to change, because when you buy a Samsung, you're not buying an Android phone, you're buying a Samsung phone, and you're also getting the Android Samsung experience. So even though, yes, it is Android 8.1, it still has a very customized user interface and everything that goes along with it. So it takes time once the device comes out for them to be able to polish that and make it to where, you know, it's viable and everything works right. So honestly, I don't really expect to see Android Pie until, you know, the Samsung Galaxy S10 comes out around the April timeframe, if they stick to their traditional schedule. Of course, it's got the Snapdragon 845 in it, which is the best and the brightest that they have available right now as far as processors go. It's got all the bells and whistles. I mean, if you want this phone, you probably know a lot about it already. But overall general impressions, it seems like it's a little bit easier to hold than the Note 8. A little bit more rounded appearance over here on the sides and the back. So it still has that slightly curved display, but it does help out with ergonomics and being able to handle the phone a little bit better, especially for one that's this big. And I'm going to put a case on it here shortly, so that's going to make it even bigger. So it is a behemoth of a phone. But, I mean, it's nothing that we haven't seen before, because we keep shrinking the bezels, we keep refining the displays and finding other ways to minimize the form factor but make the display bigger. So I don't really feel like it's all that much bigger than the Note 8. I can't really say, I don't really know how much the difference is in the weight. This one does feel a little heavier, and I heard that it was fairly hefty as far as devices go. So, oh no, I don't want accessibility mode. So I'm super excited to get this set up. I've got a screen protector that I'm going to put on it. I've got a case already, so I'm going to do my full review, and well, I'll do my initial review and then my other review stuff as well. And then I'll go ahead and do the video for the screen protector, so you have an idea of something that's available right now to keep your phone protected, especially if you're going to order it in the next 2 days. You can still get it by the time the phone comes in. So anyway, that's my unboxing video for the Samsung Galaxy Note 9. I appreciate you guys tuning in, and I will have more content for this to come in the next few days. So if you're interested, stay tuned. As always, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you all next time.